Moms are here to raise right our kids, to protect our kids.
You are the first line of defense, and you are the last line of defense for your children.
So you're saying gays against groomers. So you're a bunch of LGBT individuals who feel that sex should not be spoken about in the schools, whether it's gay sex or straight sex. That's your mission.
Cinderella shouldn't be taught.
So what about all these others? Moms for Liberty? What is that about?
Moms for Liberty? Would you like to say?
Why don't you ask them?
Moms for Liberty is an organization to empower and ensure presence of the parents to be a part of their child's education, to know what is being taught while their children are in school 8 hours a day.
Okay.
To be present and to know what their children are learning.
So this fellow has a sign here that says, "Stop trying to talk about sex to third graders."
Right.
Has that been happening?
Yes.
Yes, it's
in
been happening
Broward
for
County
years.
schools. I can show you
100%.
examples.
Okay.
We don't want the kids to be sexualized in any way.
Right.
We want the children to go to school
the law already
and
says
learn
that.
their basic subject matter.
Right. So the law already says that. So
But it's happening to children all over the country.
And honestly, Mayor Trantalis, you went around and you told flat out lies about the parental rights bill. You called it "Don't Say Gay." It was not "Don't Say Gay." It doesn't say "Don't Say Gay." It says "Do not talk to children under 3rd grade about sex."
But
why is that a problem?
Because it goes on to say other things with regard to same-sex issues.
Did you read the bill?
Of course I did. Of course.
You were dishonest about it, Mayor. What's up, Scott Wyman here? Why were you dishonest about it, Scott?
Is this what we do?
So the point is that you did not read the whole bill.
Oh yeah, we did.
Yes, we did.
Where does it say "Don't Say Gay"?
Folks, you have to read the whole thing. So I know this is all for publicity. This is why you're taking this whole thing.
Not like you're the mayor. This is news, man. I'm an indie reporter.
If you read the bill from cover to cover, what does it say in section 3?
I don't know that specific
Don't
section.
discuss sexual orientation or gender identity
That is not what it
until
says in
grade
section
3.
3. That is not what it says.
What does it say in section 3?
What it says is that the parents need to be present with anything that has to do with their child's education, health, and mental well-being.
So are they there other hours of the day when they're talking about math or science or about
That's all they want
Do
them
you
to
realize that the parents were being alienated from their children?
Answer my question.
Do you realize
You didn't
that?
answer my question.
You haven't
said they're
answered
behind.
any
want them
of
to
ours.
use
You haven't answered any of ours,
Yet
Mayor.
less than 40% of these kids can do that proficiently, but nobody's focusing on that. They want to highlight how they can sexualize children. When we talk about grooming, we're talking about starting out saying, hey, I noticed that you picked up a doll and you're a boy. And instead of that being okay and leaving them alone, suddenly it's like, hey, you know gender is different than sex. You can actually be a girl. And then it goes, this is the grooming process. Then it goes from, hey, listen.
You just said it wasn't about same sex. It's about heterosexual
No,
sex.
it's about
too.
convincing
about
young,
sexualizing
impressionable
kids in
children.
any way.
So now it is about gay sex.
No, it isn't.
You just said it was. You just talked about a doll being picked up by a boy.
And you're automatically assuming that is gay. What I'm saying is leave the kid alone.
You cannot teach kids to be gay or trans. But you
No, you
can.
can't. Exactly. You just said so. Don't do it.
But you can groom them to be haters. And
We're not
that's what you're doing.
Don't stop
grooming children
I would
to be haters.
around you, sir. We don't want you over here.
Mayor Trantalis is trying to have a good conversation with us here.
No, he's not right, because what I'm trying to explain to you is what they're doing is they're trying to take an impressionable kid,
Right.
and they're saying, listen, I noticed that you
All
picked
kids
up a
are
doll.
impressionable.
Okay, let me finish. I noticed that you picked up a doll. Maybe have you ever thought about that you may actually be a different gender? There's all types of genders, and these kids are very impressionable. Hold on, and then after they go from there, next thing you know, it's, well, listen, instead of giving them, if they suffer from gender dysphoria, maybe instead of giving them the help they need, suddenly it's like, let's take you to a doctor. You shouldn't be trapped in the wrong body. And then it's, well, if they don't change themselves, if they don't castrate themselves, then they might kill themselves. And if you speak, and this is something that cannot be reversed for these young children. Many of these people who are suffering from gender dysphoria, many of which is being pushed into their curriculum, being pushed into their entertainment, being pushed into their music. On Father's Day, I can't even go to pick out a gift for my kid came in and picked out a gift for me, there isn't even one kiosk about that during Father's Day. It's buy this, gay this, gay that. Why do I need to talk to my 5-year-old about what gay even is at this point? I don't.
Oh, by the way,
that's my decision as a parent.
My question is this.
Maybe you should talk about that.
That is your prerogative.
Hold
I have
For your
one
children.
question.
That's correct. But I don't drop off my kid at school to learn that. I teach them, I drop them off there to learn reading, writing, and math. And guess what? Less than 40% of those kids can do that professionally for their grade in your schools.
When you use the word groomer, the groomer means more than just like parents or teachers talking to kids about certain subjects. Groomers suggest that there are people trying to inculcate, adults trying to inculcate young children into the LGBT lifestyle, which you cannot do. You cannot do that. A person's either gay or straight. Science has proven that. But you're trying to politicize something that little children have to deal with as they grow up. I had to deal with it. Anyone who identifies as gay or LGBTQ has a right to understand who they are as they grow up. Okay? And if they need guidance from people, if their parents aren't giving it, if the school is not giving it, where are they going to go? They're going to go to the playground and get it? No. They need to have people who understand the subject and to be able to teach kids, fulfill who they are as they're growing up as adults. Now, everybody understands their sexual orientation at different times in their life, okay? Some kids know it when they're 5. Other people don't know it until they're 50, okay? Sorry. And the reality is that kids at a young age need to be protected. I fully understand that. But using inflammatory language and vocabulary like you do is completely political and has no place in the classroom, okay? So let us
We don't think it has any place in the classroom.
We agree.
You're the one that's saying that teachers should step in and talk to kids about sex. Do you think that are gay people able to be moral? Yeah, you did. You just said it. I don't want to talk to you. I'm talking to him.
Nobody wants to talk to you.
Nobody's talking to you.
Nobody wants you here.
You just said that.
Why? He has a right to be.
Mayor
He
Dean.
does it. The
Hold on a
police-
second.
They were going to be over there. We were going to be over here.
Mayor Dean.
Okay, and the police are lying then. Okay, the police are lying. Okay, you just said you wanted to separate us.
I'm not here to criticize anything.
What I'm asking, okay, so where does this word, why do you say that the word groomer has some kind of negative connotation? Because all it's ever meant is to, groomer describes disgusting straight people.
No.
Now all of a sudden the left
it
is
does.
saying, now hold on, now all of a sudden the left is saying, oh no, groomer only applies to the LGBT community. So who is being against the LGBT community? It's the left, not the right.
Okay.
Yeah. Come on.
You're not correct. And so you can say it all you want, but that's not the reality. The reality is the word groomer is applied to people who supposedly are trying to teach young kids at a young age to enter the LGBT lifestyle. You cannot teach a person about being gay, okay? You are either gay or you're straight. There's really, nature takes over.
Then there's no need for a teacher to be talking about it with kids.
Unless the kid asks.
Why should teachers be talking to children about sex? Have you seen Lives of
Sexual
TikTok?
orientation
Have you
and
seen some of
sex
these
are
sick
two
people?
different things.
Why should adults be talking to children about sex? Because all these parents,
Being gay is not about
Is
sex.
Cinderella about sex?
bro.
Is Cinderella about sex?
trying to talk to
Is there sex in Cinderella?
This guy's obsessed with Cinderella.
It's not about sex.
All right, Cinderella. All right, we got it.
Guys, we're here to have a rally, not to have a debate. We can debate it.
You're not here to have a debate.
No, this is good, man. This is good. Look at
So
You think you're going to come here and we're going to shut up?
Wait. So being gay is not about sex. It's about love. Okay? You can be gay and never have sex. Okay?
Agreed, 100%.
Right? So being gay is not about sex. So your obsession with sex is not the issue.
All right, talk about
The issue is whether or not a person realizes that they're gay or straight or transgender. But the reality is that we are not here to talk about sex. We're here to talk about love. And love is the issue here. And if people love this person of the same sex, why are we denying them that right? That's the rumors are.
Nobody's denying that right. Can a straight person be a groomer?
All the time.
Yes! Here, conservative ass. When you're talking about groomers, conservative ass. When you're talking about gays against groomers, you're talking about straight groomers too.
anybody that wants to groom your children, Mayor Dean thinks you're not. No.
You can try to spin it any way you want.
I'm just telling him what you said.
Is that's how the word groomer is used.
He thinks only gay people are groomers.
No, I don't say that. That's what you're saying. That's the vocabulary in today's world.
Yes.
So please remember that. Don't be naive to that. And I think we're done. Continuing your demonstration. Yes.
Respectfully, from Lee County.
Yeah.
Okay. I would just
You're
like
from
to,
what county?
Lee County. You do agree that some things need to be looked at in schools, yes?
What do you mean something needs to be looked at?
Some things that are taught to children need to be looked at in your
Always. Everything.
Thank you.
Math, social studies,
they need to
history.
reevaluate.
I'm sorry, I was talking to him.
Okay.
Can you agree with me on that?
What's up, Joseph?
Okay. But I don't know what that means.
It can mean maybe the things that we're talking about as citizens, your citizens are talking about
Yes, sir. This
books
guy
in
gave
schools
up
that they're not
everything
comfortable
for
with.
children
Will
right
you
here.
look into that?
I don't run the school system.
Can you?
That's the problem.
Can
okay?
you-
So
I
don't
am-
ask me to interfere with what the school system does. But I will say this. Parents need to participate more and more with the education of their children. They need to attend parent-teacher conferences. They need to talk with teachers, and they need to be more engaged in the curriculum.
Thank you.
But
teachers need to be involved with parents.
How are we supposed to do
And
that?
one thing I wish you would know is that we are not, I would never, I stand here with these gay people because gay people, there's many gay people that are groomers, straight people are groomers too. They're not, these are moral, good gay people, and I just don't understand why you don't line up with them and what they say, because you're a decent man too.
thank you, because I came here today to make you aware, in case you weren't, that the word groomer is not just about straight adults trying to teach young kids about sex. It's used to talk about how gay adults are trying to take young
No, it
kids.
is not.
Let me finish what I'm saying.
That's not.
Well,
You are falling into the narrative. You're falling into the trap, sir.
It's not my narrative, it's yours.
Look up. No, it isn't. Look up the definition of grooming.
It's their
Look up the
narrative.
definition of
Half of
grooming.
those
You're
people
so
aren't even
wrong.
gay.
We're going to agree to disagree.
Great. Then let's stop the debate.
Okay.
Now let him go over there.
Thank
Let's
you.
go.
Can we have a picture?
Mayor Dean.
I'm gonna go right now. Change the narrative, pretend like their message is not about a message of hate and distrust, but it's more about a message of love. And I told them it's not a message of love. When we want to talk about sexual orientation in school, it's not about sex, it's about love. Being able to love somebody that is the same gender as you. They don't understand that, they choose not to understand that. And I thank you all for being here today to stand up for your rights. I see so many young people here. Folks, you are the next generation. My generation did what they could. Always respond